On this episode of Sailing Miss Lone Star, we take to the ocean in some sporty wind and find ourselves in an abandoned fishing cabin on a far-flung island. I'm Aubrey. I've been living on a small boat for 6 years. It's been a wild ride. I recently bought a 51 Formosa that we call the pirate ship. Her new masts and rigging are on their way from Sweden, and she waits patiently in Washington. In order to pay for the project, we're going to restore this 1996 37.5 Hunter, sail it a bit in the Bahamas, and then sell it. Thank you to our patrons for helping make these videos possible. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Today, we're taking it a little bit slow and starting with a breakfast before we set sail for old Yankee Key. I dogged down all of the port lights in preparation for today's sail. Firstly, because it's a good practice, and secondly, because it may get a little rough out there.
So today we're going to sail with both the first and the second reef in, because it is going to be a little sporty. Last time we sailed, when we pulled the sail in, we set the first and second reef so that when we pulled it up today, it would be in and ready to go. We knew that the weather is starting to get a little sporty, so we prepared in advance for that. So we're gonna take the sail cover off and pull up the anchor and tally-ho ginger nut all the way over to old Yankee Key. So that should be fun. I'm excited. I've got my new mic on, a little lav mic, and we're ready to rock. So hopefully you guys can hear me really well. Thank you so much to our patrons for helping us out with these mics. You guys are making the quality of these videos even better. Thank you so much. We love you. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. All right, so here we have our first reef. I think of that as blue for things are not that serious. And then we have our second reef line, which is red, and that means danger, danger, danger. All right, so we're gonna take the sail cover off. Woo, that wind is blowing. It's gonna take itself off.
After sailing together for 2 years, Searle and I have gotten down our little pre-check sail routine quite well.
We've already got 21 knots of wind and 24 knots of wind, and it's supposed to gust 30, and this is pretty stiff, so I'm not sure if I would like to take any canvas out. We'll see when we get on our proper tack and see how much apparent wind we actually have. I like to sail, like I said the other day, and like 8 knots is perfect, and this is just howling. So it is way too cold for this outfit, so I'm gonna run down below and grab a sweatshirt. There's Cameron getting ready to go. Now, this type of wind in that beast is no problem at all. He's just starting to get moving at 22 knots of wind. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
You ready, Sporty Spice?
In this leg of our unofficial regatta, Gadabout has the upper hand. She's an 85-foot steel ketch who likes heavy wind.
We've decided to put a little bit of the head sail out to keep the nose down for a little more stability. We're doing 7 knots. We've got a squirrel at the helm, 27 knots of wind, and we are going 7 knots. We are surfing. So we're running dead downwind right now, and we're doing pretty good. We only have the head sail out still. Just, I don't want to heel too much, and that's what I decided. Not worth it. So we're just, and the head sail's really easy to get in quickly too. Furl in. So my only concern is that we're dragging the dinghy behind us, and she is surfing. So in hindsight, I wish I would have put her on the davits, but now I know for next time. Good job, squirrel.
It's gonna be a long day.
So there's a break in the islands here. You can't really see on camera, but there's an island here right about where Cameron is, and there's another island here. And so out that way is the Atlantic, and the wind is kind of pushing through these 2 sets of islands and creating quite a bit of chop here.
We will be hand steering for the remainder of this leg. Our autopilot cannot keep up in the stronger wind and struggles to keep a heading in a following sea.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Woo! In this situation, a wind vane would be ideal.
Today I will not be going on deck to get you any fancy shots of our beautiful sail. It's a little too sporty.
Definitely been sailing on better days.
Yeah. Searle is doing such a good job on the helm. On days like these, when the weather is a little stiff and the seas are a little sporty, I'm super thankful that the sun is out, because it just makes everything seem like it's gonna be okay.
It reminds me of that time on Freya.
Oh yeah, it does.
But that was even worse. That was like 25 knots sustained, gusting 31, 32, and
being at the helm definitely helps with the seasickness feeling.
Every sail gives me just a bit more confidence as a captain. Every situation, the wind, the tide, the water, they're never the same. And so growth and skill as a sailor always improve. It's just about getting out there and making peace with learning as you go, and embracing the mistakes along the way.
The good news is we've arrived at Yankee Key. We've turned on the engine. The bad news is we're out of coconut cookies. So we're gonna pull in here and see what the anchorage looks like as far as who's there and where we can go, but we have an idea of exactly where we want to be. All right, so coming around the bend. Let's see. I thought you I thought you were a sailor, not a farmer.
what do you mean? If
It's a farmer's tan.
Do I have to have a Speedo tan?
Absolutely.
Did he steal our anchoring spot?
We did not win today's regatta. We came in second out of 2. You getting your workout?
Yeah.
We heard about an island, not far from here, with a little fishing hut that's been abandoned. It has a beautiful beach walk, and today we're going to try to find it.
Gonna bring me to the beach? I wouldn't even worry about throwing the anchor out.
These are pretty. Jack's Key. All right. I'm gonna have a seat up here in the back seat of a minivan.
How do you like that wall is made up with a door?
It looks so good.
So good?
So good.
Got frisbees.
Very nice view. It looks a little iffy.
Kitchen.
Looks like Dirty Mike and the boys
Serious
is in here.
amount of frigid and probably some of the best mixtapes you've ever heard. You want to climb in?
Sure. Think there's dead bodies in those freezers?
No. Why would you say such things?
I don't know. Wow. This looks kind of fun. It's a fun fort.
Well, somebody had fun when it's actually been dispensed.
Oh, wow. Huh. Nice backyard.
Wonder how they had power.
I wonder how they plumbed that toilet.
Probably just a hut in the hole.
They probably had some solar thing set up, or a generator. Well, that's it. I'm gonna quit sailing and I'm moving in.
Too many bugs. That's why I took you up on the offer of going sailing on a boat, because there's no bugs on the boat.
This is cool.
I wonder if it has water. Nope. Finished.
Okay.
500 gallons of water, probably 500 fishing rods.
I double dog dare you to open this freezer.
No, thank you. There's so much like rat poop everywhere. Check out these tins.
Huh. Maybe he's still up there.
I found the rest of the car seat.
Looks like a rat had a good time with that. There's a upstairs to this that we cannot get into, and I want to leave because I think that there's a dead body up there. Go see.
Oh, there's a TV and carpet and beds.
How long do you think it's been since someone's been here?
Oh, even sheets were on the beds.
Oh.
Bud Light.
When it's beneficial to have extremely long legs. Haha.
Imagine that, eh? Check it.
That's a Searle biter. The sand is so powdery soft here. Everywhere, really. Do you think there's another trail? Is that mushy? You thought it was a rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's really beautiful. So big.
Okay. So if it wasn't for bugs,
I think it would be super cool to be this off-grid.
yeah, make it work. Some solar, desalination plant,
It'd be
could
an
really do
adventure.
this. And have a little vegetable patch.
Yeah. You'd have all the conch you could eat. Really cool. I'm glad that we saw this.
What's your favorite part of being here in the Bahamas right now?
Well, it's completely different than the Caribbean, which I think is really interesting. After sailing in the Caribbean for a couple of seasons and coming here, I thought it was going to be just like another Caribbean, but it's really not. It's completely different terrain.
I think the safety and the security of sailing out here is quite nice. Like you on these shallow banks, like this northern Abaco bank, like the deepest point that I've seen today was 15 feet, which is like really not deep at all. You could drop your anchor at any time. Ooh, dinner? Yeah. Ooh. Hey! It's like easiest conch fishing I've ever done.
I do think they're super cute.
Okay, here's a perfect 2 eyes. You ticklish?
Curious.
That's very pretty. These islands are very desolate. Like they don't support life.
All of those are baby hermit crabs. That is crazy.
You pick how many you want.
Is this like a touch aquarium?
Yeah. This is the nicest bit of like beach walk in a while.
Beautiful. It's too bad we can't stay another day.
No, I think double breast is going to be even more fun.
See you later, awesome island.
Yankee Key. We're going to come back here again one day
Yeah.
with the Formosa. Let's gondola this thing. It's going to work.
Yes. Is right there, dinghy captain. And we gotta walk home from here.
Baby.
You're gonna have to walk us home.
That's okay. Let's do this. The tide's supposed to come in.
This was very optimistic of Searle.
Yeah. My bad. But at least we get to see the God rays through the clouds there.
Did you learn?
Wait for high tide.
I've been creating a daily vlog for over 3 years, exclusively on Vimeo. Details in the description below.
Well, I think this means we have officially made it. Don't spill my beer!
Thank you to my patrons for helping me improve the quality of these films each season. You are the heartbeat of this channel. For the extended and uncensored version of Season 12, check the link in the description below.
You just ate the penis of the conch.
No, you just